Well, hey, good morning. How's it going, everyone? Today is Saturday, April the 5th, and I have 3 items shipping out to show you today. I'm going to consider it a success, even though there are 3 items sold. Yesterday, I actually 4, but in yesterday's video, I showed you a Ralph Lauren button-down top, and I was supposed to be meeting a gentleman, and he actually... Since I had no sleep at night the work before, he actually came and picked it up off of my porch. So I originally listed that shirt for $22 and I was so tired. I just told him, if you want to come get this from my porch, just leave me $15. And so he did that. He was very happy with that. And I was too, because I got rid of it. I have had that shirt. It's a last year's inventory piece. So even though I came down quite a bit, it was a local sale. I didn't have to package it. I didn't have fees coming out of it. And so I always try and give local people deals. So if I encourage you to do that, if you post your items on Facebook and you get some local people interested, I usually tell them like, hey, I'm a reseller. So if you see things in my store, I will give you deals since you're local. So anyway, but that piece did sell yesterday. But I have 3 items going out today, and I am going somewhere with my son today. I'm very happy to be spending the day with my grown adult son, which if you're a mama, you understand. No matter how big your babies get, they're still your babies. Okay, so the first item, all 3 of these pieces, it's not like I'm shocked they sold. I'm just like, they're just really pleasant sales. So this is just a little Gap. Let me read you my titles. It's a Gap women's red, white striped cap sleeve blouse, size small. Very cute. It's not vintage, but it reminds you of vintage. I got this in a bag sale this year. Even though it was small, I was able to roll it up and fit it in a bag, which I like doing that because even though the pieces like this aren't going to sell a lot, they help reduce the cost of goods overall in your bags. So I was able to squeeze this in a bag. My cost of goods was 63 cents. I sold it for $8.99. And after fees and shipping, which they did pay shipping, my net profit on this top is $7.18. So a little, low, but overall, I'm very happy. I was worried because it was a size small. And although I know there's some of you are size small, large and extra large just seems to sell much better. So anyway, very cute top. It definitely has like this Y2K look to it. I'm just kind of getting all the fuzzies off of it before I put it in the bag. Yeah, I was really happy to see this sell. And what makes it even better is you get sales like this and they didn't even offer. They were like, I want it, I'm buying it. And so that helped with my net profit for sure. And I am open to offers on all of my items, so, but very pleasant. I was happy. Okay, all 3 of these items are going to go out in a 10 by 13 poly bag, but I have it in my little plastic. It is pouring outside. Yesterday's video, it was pouring. Today it's pouring. We're under flash flood warnings. I live in Missouri, so it's, and my poor little chickens are like, what is happening out here? So, okay. So off to the new owner. And then this was a good, I was happy that this sold. They did not make an offer either. They just paid full price. And this was also in a bag sale. My cost of goods was a little bit higher. It was $1.43. I got this February the 25th. I bought this the same day as the Gap shirt, but I got it from a different thrift store that also does bag sales, so on their clothing. So $1.43. It's this Chaps Ralph Lauren, size large. It's a long sleeve Henley, half button, and then I put green. This is my favorite color. Super cute Henley. It almost has like this organic fabric look to it. But very, very nice shirt. I was happy to find this. Chaps, a lot of resellers will not pick up Chaps. I will pick it up. I won't pick up certain pieces, but this just had, you know, the green is really in, and it's lightweight for spring, even though it's long sleeve. Here I am, it's April, and today I am in, this is like technically a, what is this? Smartwool. This is a Smartwool. I bought it off of, I think, Mercari or Poshmark. It's a base layer, but it's like a thicker base layer. And it is in the 40s today here, plus it's raining, so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna wear that. So this sold for $14.99 plus shipping. I always ask for shipping, so if I don't say that, just know they paid shipping. Yeah, no offer, just a full price sale, and my net profit on this was $11.20. So I am really happy with that. It's like whenever you go on vacation and you have your store on vacation, it just seems like it takes a lot to get it going once you're back. So, all right, there's that one. And then the third one is a Champion sweatshirt. I am gonna try my best to get it in this 10 by 13. I already put it in as a 10 by 13, so I'm just gonna pray it fits. It'll fit, we'll make it fit. It's a cropped sweatshirt and it's kind of lightweight, so. But this is a Champion women's teal cropped raw hem neckline sweatshirt, large, oversized. I got this last year in a bag sale. I just looked up what I paid for it, and I paid $1 even for it. And it's very cute. There's the Champion, there's the tag. It has a raw hem to it, and it's just a cute cropped oversized sweatshirt. All right, I want to be able to get all the little, there's a couple little tiny threads I want to try and take out. Yeah, you can just hear. You can hear the rain. There's like one little spot that it's like the threading underneath is white, and it doesn't, I mean, you can tell it's not a stain, but I don't want them to look at it and think it's a stain. But I also don't want to clip it out just because I don't want to cause an issue with it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Hopefully they realize that that is a thread in the material. Okay, so I actually purchased this in November, so it's not like I haven't had this piece for very long. It's a rather quick sale, actually. I sold it for $11 on eBay, and my net profit is $9.30, and this thing is full of hair and fuzzies. $9.30, so not bad. I knew I wasn't gonna make, I actually, when I purchased this, I was thinking of maybe keeping it for myself, and just the cropped thing, I'm just not, Yeah, I'm just not a cropped girl. Clearly. I'm not. But you know, some like lower crops, they're cute and I like them, but it just didn't work for me. All right. Yes, it is gonna fit magically. How's your Saturday? What are you guys doing on this beautiful Saturday? Beautiful, as it's pouring outside here. I'm sure someone has a beautiful Saturday other than me. Okay, so it's ready to go. And you guys, that is what I have. That's all I have today. I know my videos have been probably a little short, but that's what I got. That is what I've got for you. I've got a lot of work to do. As you can see, the front rack, this has 2 racks. My dresses are on the back and the front is kind of my death pile. So I have a bunch of stuff right here though. I need to go process. I've already done the haul video on it. I just have to process it, wash it, hang it. The clothes on this end, I'm trying to decide if I want to post them online or put them in my flea market. I have 2 flea market booths side by side. One is vintage antiques. The other one is modern stuff, like stuff I get in the pallet, stuff I flip from garage sales. But I did put a clothing rack in there last year. I am going to redo that this week. I'm going to the booth to spend a lot of time to totally redo my booths. It's almost an all-day affair when you do that. And I'm gonna hang a different kind of bar because the rack I have is just not working out. It's a cheap one. I think I paid like 25 bucks off of Amazon, but I am learning. So take this as a no. If you are a reseller and you need a clothing rack, this clothing rack has been a gift. And I spent up, I think when you want a quality clothing rack that's not gonna like lean and tip and you have to spend up, this rack was $100 on Amazon. It's wonderful. It has 2 long sides and each side, actually, you can see the back one is extended out a little bit. That's extended. Each of these ends will extend out. It's stable. The base is stable. It holds 3 buckets underneath here. I got like 3 little bins. It's on wheels. I can turn it. It's just a very stable. Well, that's just a comparison to that $25 one in the booth that is full, but it's like leaning and it looks horrid. So I'm going to go to the booth this week and change it. I might try and do a video for you guys. Someone had once said they would be interested in seeing my flea market booths, and so I think I maybe will try. I will try to start including that kind of stuff into my videos. But have a nice day, and I'll see you later, hopefully tomorrow.